はい、どうも、お疲れ様です。マークです。アサシンクリードオデッセイ。続きをやっていきましょう。では、行きますか。ペリクレスの主演に参加する。で、アビリティをね、1個取れるの忘れてまして。取りましょう。どれ行こうか。うーん。1000% のハンターダメージってのは、すごいね。この辺はダメか。ダメだね。あ、これやりたかったんだ。ウォーリアダメージが 30% 上昇する。でも、ウォーリアダメージだからあれか。英雄の一撃とかのダメージってことか。ラッシュアサシン、バニッシュ。英雄の一撃用の、あれだよね。ダメージを上げるっていうパターンもあるか。あ、これだ。防具。今アーマーが 60% 上昇したね、状態なんだけど、上げれば 90%。これはやるしかない。アップグレード。防御力は大事。OK。行こう。で、鍛冶屋さんが近くにあったんで、ちょこっとレベル上げてます。防具と武器のね。ここ。やっとく？どこだ？これか。監獄。ここか。どんな感じ？めんどくさそうだな。いや、これめんどくさいね。ペリクレスの家に行きましょう。メインストーリーを進める。まあ近いし歩いていきますか。平和だね。天気もいいし、スムーズにクエストが進められそうな、そんな予感がしますな。フラグじゃないよ。フラグではない。入っていい？大丈夫？どうも。
Cassandra, it's you!
え？
Baby!
なん
You
で？
promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
なんで
I
トイベこ
also
んなところ
said,
に？
stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
なんで？ここで会うとは思わなかった。
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here. For Pericles.
No, for Aspasia.
アスパシア。アスパシアって誰？
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you.
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
アスパシアって誰だっけ？まあいいか。着替えるってのは要はパーティーに出るからってことか。準備ができ
I
た。
think I'm ready to go in.
You can't.
ダ
Not
メ？
like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
着替えましょう。なんかやだな。
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll
武
come back
器
when
は
you're
持っ
done.
ていかしてくれ。
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
なんかやだな。武器持っていきたい。どうも。
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
ソフォクレス。あまり知的には見え
It
ないな
looks。more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
ソクラテスいたな。ソクラテスはそれほど偉大じゃない。言うな、言うな。言ってみるいや、いいか。ここにいるとは驚いた。
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties.
何
Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
ようとるな。
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
アルキビアデスは面白そうだ。確かに。
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
了解。もう行った方がいい。
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
手がかり
Me too.
こんなところにある？まあまあいい。探ってみるか。話す。
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
人を探してるだけだ。
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
騒ぎを起こすのか？
You want to get Euripides drunk? Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
了解。醜い争いだな。宴を盛り上げよう。その前にこれ聞いとこうか。なぜエウリピデスに対して怒ってる？
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
なるほど。友人だけど、他の友人に取られたって感じ？まあいいだろう。宴を
I'll
盛り上
get
げ
the
よう。
wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
了解。甘いワイン。お話ししましょう。
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
甘口ワインが欲しい。
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
では飲ましますか？こいつだよな。
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the orange ape. Tell me, what does it think?
めんどくさいな。そこのだと。
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but
Koitsu.
never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
ちょっと落ち込んでんの？ワインを持ってこよう。
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
オッケー。飲み干せ。
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
目が怖い。
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round.
さあ、どんどん行ってもらおうか。もう一杯
Ready
飲
for
め。
more?
アリストファネスは甘いのはお嫌いかね？
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
イエス、もう一杯だ。
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a
Hippocrates.
physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos.
おお、ヒ
Here I come.
ポクラテスと会えるのか。これもペリクレスに会わんでも有益な情報が手に入るのでは？あれ？ここどこ？あ、これあれか。さっきの色男。名前忘れたわ。
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Oh, look at you. Such authority, such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
こいつ面白すぎるだろ。ある人物を探してる。
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's
了解？
not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
取ってこよう。
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long.
了解。
If you don't
どこにある？どこにある？ポイベイが見張ってる。パルス。ナイス。もう一回お話ししましょうか。
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
酔っ払ってるよ
You。can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
はい。これはあったわ。持ってこう。すまんね。持ってきたぞ。
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
ほら、油だ。
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
いちいち決めるんじゃない。嘘、これ行くのあるんだ、これ。いやいやいや、情報が欲しいんですよ。この動画にできない可能性があるじゃないか。情報が欲しい。
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
アスパシアってのはね、ポイベイも言ってたけど、誰だ？ヘタイラ？これ一応聞いてみる？ヘタイラのことか。
The Etera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusha in Corinth.
コリントスの暗
But
操
it's a
作。
start.
わからん。で、最後はソクラテスか。どうも。
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
若造だと？大した議論でもないだろう。
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
うまいこと言うね。ソクラテスはあれだよね。理屈屋だな。こんなの時間の無駄だ。
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, Then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
この人がアスパシア。すごい美人だな。
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
メガリス。アスパシアがもみ消してくれたってこと？必要なことをしただけだ。
I did what I had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
要はじゃあスパルタで私がね、ニコラオスお父さんとその副官をやったのは大丈夫だってこと？もう忘れてくれた？まあいいだろう。ありがとう。
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
了解。慎重にだな。ある女性を追ってる。
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend.
海
An
の覇者。
admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in
Xenia.
chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get
Okay.
Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
いろいろ使いせないかん感じだね、これね。海の覇者。ペリクレスはどこだね。上はどうやって行く？あれポエベイが塞いでたところが大丈夫になったな。だからといって出れないんでしょ？だよね。登っていいかな？登れない。パルクールできない。階段がどっかにあるはずだ。あったわ。インタラクト。
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
呼んだ覚えがないって言われた。やろうが。めちゃめちゃお使いしてきたぞ。アスパシアに頼まれてきた。
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
ここら辺聞いておきたいかな。ペイディアス、気になるね。なぜペイディアスを逃がした？
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
まあまあ、この人なりの考えでいろいろあるんでしょう。なぜ自分の友人を追放した？
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
なるほど。追放することで、その身は安全だと。ってことは、最初からあの細工が見破られるのは織り込み済みだったのかな。まあ、とりあえず、メティオコスを危険な場所になぜ？
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
はい。で、あんたに知らせることがある。
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
コスモスの方が怖いがな。まあ、スパルタも怖いが。それよりもっと深刻な状況だ。
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
結局協力的な感じじゃないね、あれ。じゃあさっき集めた情報のところに行けって感じか。そういうことだね。とりあえず戻りましたよと。あれ？アスパシアはどこ行ったの？まあいいか。主演から退場。
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
行く準備はできた。
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
まずは、ヒポクラテスに会いに行きたい。どこだっけ？アルゴリスだよね。確かそうだよね。ケオス島は、海の支配者じゃなかったっけ？確か。コリンティアは、女性だよね。あれどっちだったっけ？まあいいか。アルゴリスに行く。
There is a physician in Argolis
だよね。
that may be able
正
to
解。
help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were sick. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
聡明な人々。
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
はい。まさかポイベイと会うとはね。マスターへの手紙？おいおいおい。コスモスのモントが、どんどん明らかになっていく。もう勝手になっていくんだ、これ。メインクエストを進めると、暴露できる。知ってる。どれだ？あれ？暴露できるやつないぞ。新たに暴露できるやつないじゃないか。まあいいだろう。レベル上がった。主演に参加したらレベル上がったぞ。あ、そう。じゃあ、アビリティ取りますか。どれを取るか。英雄の一撃のレベル上げてもいいかな。これね、縦攻撃するやつには有効っちゃ有効なんだよな。シールドブレイク。これいっぺんシールド壊したらそいつはもう二度とシールド持たないよね。でも小盾の人だけか。これ、よく飛ぶ？よく飛ぶな。これありか。要はその、目くらまししといて、その後に、スパルタキックやれば、確実に高いところから落とせるっちゃ落とせるな。今はね、強攻撃でやってるけど、いやー、どうだろうな。いや、これ迷うな。アップグレードをした方がいいか。アサシンダメージ上げとくか。普通にね。そうしよう。うん。 いいんじゃないかな。新しいクエスト。っていうのは当然メインクエのってこと？僕が行こうとしてるやつ、この3つか。んだよね。ヒポクラテスレベル19じゃないか。あら。じゃあこれか。先に、海賊のクセニアと対面。こっちが先だね。また結局3つのクエをお使いせないかんってことか。マジか。これね、いっぺんやってみたいんだね。槍の強化。要はコスモスのモントを、あと2人倒せば秘宝のかけらを収集できるから、槍を強化できる。だよね。あ、じゃあ、レベルが足りてる人を暗殺しに行くか。これ、早いぞ。レベル16だ。で、エビアにもいたよね。これだ。うん。この人が一番レベル低いから、この人、行きたいね。追跡。3300。どこなの？新しいとこだな。え？レベル 18？ はい？あれか。いや、違う、こっちだ。アステリオン。え？ここ？あ、船なんだ。この人。船に乗ってるんだ。なるほどね。あ、じゃあ次回ここから行きましょうか。で、もう一つは、僕が解放したエビア。ここにいるんでね。これか。エビアのケンタウロス。この二つ、行きますか。次回ね。エビアから行った方が手間が省けて済むかな。いいでしょう。とりあえずじゃあ、今回はここまで。また次回ですね。ありがとうございました。